We are mad. 2 men. We are mad. That was cool.
We are fire, we are mad. We come and touch a body of the cat. We are fire, we are mad. We come and touch it. Again, we turn it.
Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield. I'm a professional dancer, professional dance choreographer, and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States. And we're going to be taking a look at ATEEZ's MATZ official music video. I heard there's a very high chance they will not have a dance practice for this, hence why I'm going to go ahead and watch it just to kind of understand the scope of the era that we are in, because I do know their lore really gets carried out through their music videos, and in order for me to stay on top of that as well as I can, that's why we're going to take a watch. At this point in time, I have already seen every single dance practice from ATEEZ, and I've seen a ton of their B-sides and some of their live performances at this point. I have also seen all of their music videos, and I mean all of them. And if you don't see any of that on YouTube, that is because it's all on Patreon to be binged. And how it works is for a group that I marathon like ATEEZ, and I also did this with 17 and XG, and I'm actively doing it with Dreamcatcher at this point in time. Per comeback that they have, I release a certain number of dance practices and analysis that tailor to that as well. And so just to keep it fun and on our toes, you know. But yeah, just letting you know, I'm very familiar with the lore of ATEEZ and kind of the dystopian side-by-side situation. Now here it is Seonghwa and Hongjun. So it does make sense why we may not have a dance practice for this, and I did hear with their newest one that just came out at the time of me recording this, that one may have a dance practice, so I don't know if I will watch that one yet. I may wait till dance practice, we'll see. But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and just take a watch and enjoy it. Oh, I've already done Psychers too, by the way. So that's kind of fun that I already took a look at the Hubeis. Ooh, that little crunchiness in the back.
Wash it away, oh, make it rain now. Wash it away, oh, make it rain. Wash it away, oh, make it rain now. Wash it away. Listen from now, fall on your wave. 눈가에서 깔아결이 무대 위에. 야, 숨쉬도 까무려. 야, 인간은 못하지. 야, 까놓고 솔직히 정상은 아니야. 가만히 나 모셔. 세계들을 찍어버리게 짐부로 주인공 신사운데 타면 태국 빅나라 인조봉 고가 대신 건브라 위는 지정 시간이 있으면 인정해 잘지. Wait, I'm a diesel allergy. I'm a yeah, on stage 나 시너지. 반응이 터질 듯.
Isn't Hong? Yeah. It's so interesting we have MATZ tattooed on the neck. And the grill energy right there too. We are mad. 2 men. We are mad. That was cool. This is when bilingual comes out. We are mad. That's a dope line, not gonna lie. This is cool. I'm assuming BB Trippin's the one that's the dancers for this. They're normally the go-to team for them. Pay blah blah. Gotta run. We are men. It's the fur. I don't think I've seen so much fur coats and fur energy in a track in a hot minute.
Drop that.
We're going straight to the breaking news concerning the two men that disappeared after
How this dropped out does remind me a little bit of Surround Sound by Jid. Hey! That's cool. Got the flags in check. Go, go. I know this part. Go, go, go. Ah, I wish I could see that energy of that dance break there. That'd be cool. That was fun. Is that the end? No. We still got a little bit left. We're walking. Woo! Okay. Songhwa Hongjun. Yeah. Okay, so I did say it right. At the beginning, I thought I said Junho, like Jun. My head, I was thinking Mr. High Note in this, but no, it makes total sense who they have on the track. All right, got it. We got to talk about it from, just kind of give my overall thoughts. This was really fun. Honestly, the favorite line, it's two men, we're on fire, we omit. Like, come on. Like, that was nice. If you know enough Korean, that's a dope line. For me, I do find it a little bit, I'm very intrigued on how this fits in the lore. I'm gonna be honest too, here's why, this is the exact moment in my head I was like, this is not Mr. High Note. Because there's only one person that wears these aggressively, well no, I think two, but like, Hongjun wears these aggressively large bunny. Like, it's a size of like 3 bunnies that he has on his head. A lot. And I noticed that in the music videos, and I just find that so interesting that not many people can actually pull it off, but he actually pulls it off pretty well. And it could be because of charisma, this side or the other. But I do find it interesting that Songhwa has a full MATZ tattooed on his neck. No, it's not tattooed, I'm aware of it, but it does look, it looks very fake. It is because pigment, how tattoos heal, they do not heal that pigmented. As an individual who I've done some time underneath the needle, how it heals, it's gonna tailor, not faded, but it's gonna feel more worn. Does that make sense? So that feels like he just got it done at noon, and there ain't no way they're gonna let him walk around with a truly pigmented neck without getting an infection or without putting some second skin on there or something like that. So from a logistics standpoint, that's my general note when you work with fake tats. I think I would say the same thing about San with the Magic Dragons. It looks dope. It looks cool. Personally, I would have that bad boy wrap all the way around because it just feels a little stiff right here. It feels very overly placed. Look at me just talking about just the in general aesthetic of the tattoo. Washing it away. I like his jacket a lot though. Who's it? Hongjun's jacket? Yeah. I'm also pretty familiar. No, it wasn't Hongjun's jacket. It was Songhwa's jacket. I really like that jacket. This part's really cool. I love just, it's not, I don't know if I'd call it drone work. I don't think you need to really make it a drone work because I don't think it goes up at all. But having everybody kind of in their own lane, it does remind me of Treasure music video. Possibly where they all had their moments in this. It also reminds me of Shall We Dance by Block B. This gives off a little bit of the Nilili Mambo kind of thug vibes, like that kind of vibe. And I like it, but also mixed with Shall We Dance. The fur coats scream Macklemore to me a little bit more. I don't know if they're being I'm assuming in this part they're being abducted. That airport fashion, delegated brand by brand. If there's spare time, better catch up on some sleep. This part here, it looks like they are hostages. A bunch of camera. It's like Allergy. We don't really fit together. Yeah, but on stage, react to that synergy, about to explode. I don't know if they're talking about how individualized all the members are, and then whenever they all come together, it's just an explosion of energy. Because that is very true. We're both unleashed in the midst of repping our year, the year of the tiger, but technically it's the year of the dragon. But was Tiger 2022? Maybe 2023? I forgot what year the tiger it was. Maybe that's the year that they're born. Both of them are from the same year. Because I know they have a really short, smaller age gap between the maknae to the oldest in this group compared to a lot of other groups. It's usually the quiet one that's always the craziest. We spit with a smile on our faces. Just watch. Honestly, very rarely can you get somebody with so many different textiles that create a fit that matches the overall aesthetic of the track as well as the overall environment. So whoever styled them for this actually did a great job. They probably have some overlap with a bit of a Ziako. Oh my, they're out of control. Whack. Oh my, they're always so loud. They're always so loud. Sometimes they're a little bit too loud in movement, but they've really refined that over the years. Oh my, they make me dizzy. Thwack. Oh my, just look at them. I'm assuming because of the imagery that they were having in that section where it had all those people and they're looking at them, I'm wondering if they're saying that in reference to themselves. I don't know. To met, we met. That's such a good line. Our chemistry's insane. What can you do? That's nice. I love that energy. Our chemistry is insane again. We turn up. Their chemistry is very, very well done. We also have this beautiful grill set from Songhwa right there. Okay. We are met. And then you have everybody draping around the outside. That's super dope to see. I think I've seen him in a dance practice. Please forgive me if I'm wrong. I've been wrong. I've been wrong many a times before. I think the most recent big wrong that I've had was with To Us's debut. It was their music video, and I totally thought I clocked Pinio from B2B. They're not from the same agency, so I was looking at some rando that I had not known before, and I was calling him somebody he was not. So my apologies for that. You guys humbly corrected me. Thank you for that. Our chemistry is insane. Light it up. Wash it away. Make it rain now. I wonder too, because that kind of phrasing reminds me of Make It Rain from Bastars from Block B. So I feel like there's a little bit of overlap. No, Block B had not promoted since joining KQ, because the military services and this, that, and the other. And of course, Zico, he's got his own agency now, so I'm curious about the dynamics of that in the future. Will we ever see Block B again as Block B? I hope so. That would be awesome. That would be so fun for me as a Gen 2 fan at heart to just reminisce in that. But this is really fun seeing some overlap in this. I love that. Pay yin, pay one, pay blah, blah. That's some confidence reeking off of that right there. I've already paid it off. Pay no mind. Someone, blah, blah, blah. Love the overlap. We're doing pretty well already. But yeah. Oh, my doctor said there's a lot of room left to grow. Yeah, I agree. That guy, okay, now lives in the sky, making a living for himself. If you want to put a GPS, put it on a suitcase on a carnival. You can't be busy too. Don't worry, whether it's on or off stage. I don't live with shame. Numbers without sources don't mean a thing to me. Just enjoy it like we always have. Oh my, they're out of control. Whack. Oh my. They're always so loud. Yeah, I'm assuming this pre-chorus is what people have told them. And they're basically saying middle finger to that. It's kind of what it's giving. I love it. I'm here for it. Oh my, just look at them. We are met. Our chemistry is insane. And I like that they're just totally destroying a CD shop. CDs, guys. I love it. I'm here for it. Shopping carts are meant to run into aisles. That's what we use them for. If you want to know what they're called in my neck of the woods, we call those buggies. If you've never heard that before, that's my southern twang coming out. We call that a buggy, but everybody else calls it a shopping cart. It's actually a very nice shopping cart. Not gonna lie, it looked like the wheels weren't locking up or anything, so they could really ram it into that aisle, no problem. You'd be shocked at how good it is, like how hard it is to find a really good shopping cart. I like that part. That was cool where they had that little moment at the top, moment in the hallway. You know, do I feel like this is the best place to, to vibe out? Maybe not top 5, but hey, they were taken there, so they're just making do with what they got, you know? I do appreciate the quality of their music videos have definitely showcased their level of success. It's been really nice to see them be able to have this kind of concept with the sheer number of people that they want to have. I love it. This is really dope. I love having everybody around and then having just the energy right here. Part of me really just wants to see what's happening down here in the dance break. Honestly, too, I wonder if they were nervous that this was going to fall through. Because when you have people under you, that just, I would feel very anxious of like, is there glass here? Are we sure? So that's really cool to see. Now let's take a look at these dancers. I mean, of course the track is for Hongjun and Seonghwa, but I want to see them pop off. Yeah, go, boom, go. Looks fun. MATZ coming right here. I wonder what MATZ means. MATZ will be right back. MATZ. I don't quite know. Hongjun, Seonghwa. Doesn't have to do with their names. And then they're just walking away. There's the sound. I don't think it's tailored to the track necessarily. It could be helping introduce the next one, which I'm not going to watch yet. We're pulling out and we're hoping for a dance practice for that. But it kind of makes sense if they don't have a dance practice for this one. I get it. But also it would be really cool to have one because you do have some dance integrated. This was fun. I enjoyed it. Normally for me, y'all know my scope is mostly just looking at the formations, levels, dynamics, does it work with the track, things like that. But I've thoroughly enjoyed this, and it's really nice, honestly, being able to appreciate comebacks from artists like ATEEZ, for example, and I have a way better understanding of the entire lore as well as their, in general perspective as movers, as well as the fan base. I feel like I understand that so much more, and I feel like I'm able to be more, helpful, I think, in general towards feedback because I have so much that I've gleaned already and then I'm able to really apply here, like what I've already mentioned. But this is super fun and it makes me excited to see their next comeback for sure whenever they release that dance practice. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more ATEEZ, K-pop, if you want to see a particular routine that I've already done an analysis for, but it is not on YouTube, Patreon is where it's going to be. I promise you. I have so much there. And I still, and even this video gets released on Patreon way before it makes its way to YouTube. So if you're an individual that really wants to be, as I'm reacting to stuff in the moment, and you want to be a part of discussions in a safer place than on the YouTube comments, Patreon is going to be a really nice place to entertain. But if you're okay with waiting it out, seeing what's coming down the pipeline, honestly, right now, the month of January is the month of ATEEZ because they've released 2 music videos, which means so far 5. I'm probably gonna release about 8 different contents in affiliation with them, so it's very, very impressive that we get to see a lot of their discography already making its way to YouTube when we were just hanging out with them not even a month ago on my end. So this was super dope. Thank you guys again for taking the time to watch. It always means a lot to me, and I'm always appreciative of the feedback and the discussions that we have in terms of this group and other groups that I do marathons for. And I look forward to the discussions for this one as well. If there's some lore puzzle piece within this that I need to be aware of, please let me know. It was a little bit harder to pick this up on it because it was really reading more Block B or Bastars to me, more so than the lore of ATEEZ from the context of the other music videos they've had, but it doesn't mean that the Easter eggs aren't there. So, but anyway, thank you guys again, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye!